sure are obliged to you for driving us to Hooterville.
Oh, my pleasure, Mr. Clappett. Christmas at Petticoat Junction was a delightful experience.
Come on in, have something to eat.
Very well.
Granny, I think you better check the pantry first. Remember, Jethro's been home.
Oh, and besides, I better hurry next door and check in with the chief.
Oh, Mr. Drysdale's staying here, taking care of my bear.
Really?
Well, Fairchild just loves Mr. Drysdale. Bet you they've been having a lot of fun together.
I wonder who's been doing the cooking.
Likely Mr. Drysdale.
Well, if Mr. Drysdale's been doing the cooking for Jethro and Ellie's bear, he ain't had much time for banking.
Am I glad you're all back, especially you, Granny. I love you. Can I carry you into the house?
Oh, if it makes you happy, Jethro.
Oh, it does. I want to get you to the stove as quick as I can.
You're all heart, boy.
He's all stomach.
Sure, something take those.
Yes, sir.
Jethro, apparently you weren't too happy with the chief's cooking.
Oh, Mr. Drysdale? He ain't been here since Christmas.
He ain't.
No, sir. He took the truck and Ellie's bear and drove to Hooterville to join you.
Never got there.
Wait a minute, Jed. When we was on that train, Christmas night singing carols, I recollect Sam Drucker looking out the window and saying he seen a bear driving the truck.
Yeah, we just thought he'd had too much eggnog.
Oh, that was Fairchild. I learned him how to drive so he could spell Mr. Drysdale at the wheel.
A bear?
He ain't bad, Granny. He hogs the road a lot. Those drivers never complain.
I wonder why you didn't stop in Hooterville.
Now, it's easy to miss in the daytime, but at night, with no lights to speak of on that truck.
No brakes to speak of neither.
But she runs good. I filled the gas tank with Granny's white light.
What?
And I gave him plenty of extra jugs for the trip back.
That stuff is liquid dynamite.
I'll say it is. Maybe he overshot Hooterville.
I certainly hope we hear from him.
He runs into something the whole countryside will hear from him. Who are you?
I'm the sheriff. Who are you?
Oh, I'm the president of the Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills.
Oh, who's your friend? The mayor?
He's not my friend. He's just a rotten, no-good hippie bear.
You ride around with bears for that,
Of course not. Now, look, Sheriff, I can explain everything. I must admit it does seem a bit peculiar.
No, not at all. Just let me see you drive your license.
My wallet's missing.
Maybe your hippie friend rolled you.
No, it probably dropped out of my pocket. You see, we've been sleeping on the ground a lot because the lousy motels around here won't give us a room.
No food. Well, that's mighty unfriendly of them.
Everybody's been unfriendly. We drive up to a farmhouse, use the phone, ask for a little food, they stick the door down.
We're going to make up for all that. We want you to be a guest of the county for a while.
Well, now, that's more like it. You mean I'm under arrest?
That's right.
What for? What are the charges?
For a starter, hauling moonshine.
Now, look, Sheriff, you've got it all wrong. I just use this stuff to run the truck on.
You mean you use the truck to run this stuff on?
Keep your voice down and put that corn whiskey away. If he wakes up and sees that jug, he'll go for it.
You mean you let that bear drink?
Try and stop him. He's sleeping one off now, and when he wakes up with a hangover, oh, he's mean.
You gotta be crazy to be riding around with a drunken bear.
That's nothing, but when he's driving, then it's nervous.
Let's go. Follow me.
Where are we going?
We're going to the courthouse. And if I look back and see that bear driving, you're in big trouble.
You rotten bear. I had to undress you and put you to bed. You ought to be in the drunk tank.
Mr. Drysdale, I just made that phone call to you, man.
Oh, good. Did you speak to Miss Hathaway?
No, she wasn't there.
Well, whoever you spoke to, I'm sure they gave you the word.
They sure did. Said they never heard of you.
Are you sure you talked to the Commerce Bank?
That's the one.
Well, who'd you talk to? I'll fire him.
Couldn't catch the fellow's name. He was laughing too hard.
Did you tell him his boss was in jail?
Yes, sir. That's what he started laughing.
You let me out of here! I know my rights! I want to run! Excuse me, Fairchild. I'll be quiet. Good day.
Promise me you'll keep it a secret.
Of course not. He must be released immediately.
Oh, he'll never be released. They've got him for vagrancy, bootlegging, and contributing to the delinquency of a bear.
Mr. Cratchit, do you want the doors of this bank to close?
Oh, yes, that's a great idea. We'll make it a legal holiday. Liberation Day. We'll hang out flags and bunting, and we'll let all the employees go off on a picnic.
The only place we are going is to the town where Mr. Drysdale is being held, and we are going to take him out of that jail.
No. I'll have no part of a lynch mob.
I mean, we are going to bail him out.
We have to, Miss Hathaway.
You may return to the secretarial pool, Miss King.
Yes, ma'am. Nice try, Bobby.
Thank you, Kathy, dear. Thank you.
Now then, Mr. Cratchit, where is Mr. Drysdale?
He's in a town called Ripley.
Where's that? I've never heard of Ripley.
Oh, but you will. We're going to make it a national slang. The town where they captured a notorious Melbourne Drysdale.
Mr. Cratchit, where is Ripley?
I'll never tell, Miss Hathaway. Never.
Mr. Cratchit, you come back here.
Vince, Miss Jane says Fairchild's in jail.
Fair?
Yes, sir. We gotta get him out right away.
Right to you, Miss Jane.
In a little town called Ripley, but what's even more...
We gotta do something. Get a lawyer. Call the Supreme Court. Granny, break Fairchild a cake with the snow in it. Calm down, Ellie. Well, it's all Jethro's fault. Just wait till I find him. He's done turned Bessie into a short order cook, and now he's going to have my buyer on a chain gang.
Sorry, Miss Jane, but Ellie sets great store by that critter.
Yes, well, there's another critter she failed to mention who is also under arrest, Mr. Drysdale.
Why?
Well, as I understand it, he's sharing a cell with Ellie's bear in the Ripley jail.
Where is Ripley?
Well, I couldn't find it in the map, but it must be somewhere between here and Hooterville.
I'll bet Sandra. No, he's the postmaster and the justice of the peace.
Good thinking, Granny. Give him a call. How come they got Mr. Drysdale in the lockup?
They claim he's a vagrant.
Is that bad?
Well, I'm afraid so.
There's a whole family of them back home. Herb and Louise Vagrant. The nicest folks you ever want to meet.
Well, in this case, a vagrant is someone who doesn't work, a loafer.
Oh, well, they couldn't be kin to Herb. He was a worker.
Hello, how's things in Hooterville?
Oh, fine, Granny. You folks get home all right?
Oh, we had a dandy trip. Good weather all the way. How's it there? Oh, sprinkles and a snow flurry, huh? Well, you keep bundled up and wear your overshoes. Don't you get cold. And some rest for you.
Granny.
Why?
That's from Bud Ripley.
I'll give him some sweet talk first. Let him know I care.
Drysdale's in jail.
You know anything about a town called Ripley?
Yeah, Granny, that's over in Jasper County.
He knows where it is. Now can I get back to my sweet talk?
Give me the phone.
You know, Mr. Drucker? This here's Jed Clampett. There's a real good friend of ours named Drysdale in the calaboose over to Ripley. You know anybody over there can help him?
Well, I could try. I know the judge over there. No, I'll be happy to do it. I'll call you from there. Okay, bye. Hey, Fred, can I borrow your truck to run over to Ripley?
I reckon so. But take it easy. Arnold's asleep on the front seat. He's up half the night watching the late show.
You know, Fred, you treat that pig better than you do your wife.
Have you seen Doris lately?
Well, I'll drive carefully and try not to wake Arnold.
Oh, he wants to be woke up at 1:30 so he can listen to his radio show.
What station do I tune in?
Oh, he'll do it. It's his favorite soap opera, Just Plain Swell.
Okay.
Sam, what time are you coming back?
Well, just as quick as I can, Fred. You see, a friend of his friend is in jail over in Woodley, and I want to see if I can talk the judge into taking it easy on him.
You don't mean old Vinegar Joe Johnson,
The man, Oh, now, Fred, Judge Johnson ain't so bad.
where that man is, the grass never grows again.
He only turned mean after his wife ran off with that banker from Kansas City.
You see, Fred, I won't have no trouble. As long as the prisoner ain't a banker or a city feller.
You alcoholics all alike, you never learn.
Ooh, you have bad breath, dear child. Bad breath.
How about a little fresh air? Well, it's about time. But you're not out of the woods yet. I'm preferring charges against you. False arrest, false imprisonment, violation of my constitutional rights. Oh, wait till my lawyer gets through with you.
Oh, knock it off.
Oh, don't you hit me, I'll sue. I'll charge police brutality.
Will you sit down and be quiet? I'm here to take your hungover friend for a walk. Hear him groaning all over the courthouse. People think we're mistreating the prisoners.
Look, when do I get out? Did you call my bank again?
Yes, and the same fella answered and he's still laughing.
Listen, I really am president of that bank. You've got to believe me.
I don't even believe it's a bank. All I hear there is rock and roll music and girls laughing and people yelling about Liberation Day.
Please call again and let me know.
I can't waste the county's money on that. The Vinegar Joe wouldn't like it.
Who's Vinegar Joe?
The judge is going to try your case if he ever gets back from fishing.
The judge is out fishing?
Yeah, and mister, you better hope he has good luck.
Hey, Pete, where'd you get me?
Where'd you get the bear?
Oh, took him off with a vagrant.
He's a rough character. Oh, you picked him up.
Out on River Road, he was running moonshine and the bear was riding a shotgun.
You ought to be pretty fair protection.
Yeah, lucky for me, he was sleeping off the snoot bowl.
The bear drinks?
Judging from these clothes, he probably smokes pot.
That must be a policeman gentleman.
Man, one saying, the case comes up in front of Vinegar Joe.
Where is he, Judge?
He's up the river fishing for white bass.
Oh, he's gonna be mean when he gets back. The bass ain't running today.
I feel sorry for that poor guy.
Oh, so do I, but that's his problem. I'm looking for a fellow by the name of Drysdale.
Oh, that's him.
I gotta plead his case in front of Vinegar Joe.
I guess so. He claims he's a president of a bank in Beverly Hills.
Holy cow, a city feller and a banker.
Good luck, Sam.
Well, the judge is up the river and he's up the creek. Drysdale, I'm Sam Drucker.
Oh, I'm pleased to meet you. Sam Drucker. So you're behind this plot. Oh, I might have known. Boss Drucker, head of the Hooterville Mafia. And finally, we meet face to face.
Yeah, and I'm getting the worst of it.
I can see it all now. You're trying to ruin me so you can have the clamping fortune in your bank. You framed me. You had me picked up on phony charges.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Not much you don't. And leaving the cell door open, hoping that I'll make a break for it, huh? So your friend Pistol Pete can shoot me in the back. Even brought the bear outside so there wouldn't be any witnesses. Well, it won't work. You railroaded me this far, but you're not dumping me into an unmarked grave.
Mr. Drysdale, I think you're a little raw.
I am wise up, and I demand a fair and impartial trial before a judge.
Well, you'll get a trial just as soon as Joe gets back.
Joe?
Judge Johnson.
Oh, well, you even have the judge in your pocket. It's Sam and Pete and Joe. Oh, what a trio. The political boss, the gunslinger, and the crooked judge.
I'll be real careful what I say about Judge Johnson. He kinds of man you don't like in your vote.
I am a Beverly Hills banker.
Bingo.
Get out of here, you small-time gangster.
I've got something under your own door. Now, Mr. Drysdale, to tell you I left my store and I rode 40 miles with a pig. And he was listening to radio serials every foot of the way. Well, what's the justice for you? I am picked up because I have a bear sleeping in my car. But you drive around with a pig who was hooked on soap operas.
Come on down, Granny. I'm afraid I got bad news. Sam Drucker just called from Ripley.
Did he forget his overshoes and catch cold?
He's more serious than that.
Has he got the ticket?
It ain't Sam, Granny. It's Mr. Drysdale. He goes on trial first thing in the morning. We got to be there to help him.
Well, I've gotten the directions to Ripley. We're going to have to drive most of the night to get there in time.
What all are they holding again, Mr. Drysdale?
Charges are piling up in a minute, but the one I'm worried about is murder.
He's committed murder?
Not yet, but I'm afraid he will when he gets back to his bank.
Hear ye. Circuit Court of Jasper County, Township of Ripley is now in session. Honorable Joe Johnson presiding. All rise.
Be seated. Is that the degenerate criminal I had to give up my fishing trip for just when the bass started biting?
It's him, Your Honor.
I object. You're calling me a criminal before I...
Sit down and shut up. You're in contempt of court just from the way you look.
Not my fault. I didn't sleep a wink last night. They were building a scaffold outside my cell.
Yeah. We're gonna hang that big city banker that ran off with my wife.
Hang him? Why?
You brought her back. Now, what are the charges against this tramp?
First, there's vagrancy.
30 days.
I am not a vagrant. I'm a banker.
60 days.
I am president of one of the biggest banks in Beverly Hills.
90 days. What else can you do?
Contributing to the delinquency of a bear.
A bear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where is he?
Well, Peter's bringing him across the courthouse lawn, and he got loose and chased a woman up a tree.
Oh, now that's serious. Possession of a dangerous wild animal jeopardizing the lives of peaceful citizens.
Sorry about the delay, Your Honor, but the bear got loose and treed your wife.
Is that Phoebe he chased up the tree?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'm afraid she's still up there.
How much you want for that bear?
Well, Your Honor, I'm very attached to him. You know, a man's best friend is his bear.
My bear. Fairchild, I'm so glad to see you, Mr. Drysdale.
Order in the court. You say that's your bear, young lady?
Yes, sir, Mr. Judge, Your Honor, sir. His name is Fairchild. He's a real nice bear.
Well, now, I like his taste in owners, but his taste in traveling companions needs working on. Now, will you hurry up and read the rest of them charges? I'm going to get back up the river and catch me some of them white bass.
Me, Your Honor, sir, but I can tell you how to do that.
Who are you?
I'm her paw.
You may approach the bench. Oh, you're a fisherman, are you?
Well, I have caught a few. Speaking of white bass, I got a little homemade sniffer. Just put a little pork rind on it, and I've hauled them in that big.
When this trial's over, you want to go up the river with me?
Proud to.
What else is this hobo charged with?
Transport moonshine.
This smells like Tennessee tranquilizer.
You got a good nose on you, Judge. That's just what it is.
Who are you?
I'm her granny, and I made that stuff you're sniffing.
We approach the bench. How would you like to be? I insist on it.
It's a deal.
Bailiff, is there any more more of this here evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, 3 jugs.
I want it all impounded on my boat. What's the jerk?
Well, wait a minute. What about me? Your Honor, Mr. Drysdale's a really good friend of ours. I can vouch for his character.
If I was to tell you, is he the kind of a banker that would run off with my wife?
Oh, he wouldn't do nothing like that.
Well, in that case, we might as well take it. Whether he says it could be.